HDFC Bank, a private sector lender in India, has recently received approval from the Reserve Bank of India to sell a 90% stake in its education loan subsidiary arm, HDFC Credila, to a consortium of private equity firms. The consortium includes BPEA Equity and ChrysCapital Group. The decision to divest comes 8 months after HDFC's merger with HDFC Bank. Today's next news is, global brokerage firm CLSA has shared a buy call on capital Larsen Toubro with a target price of 4,360 rupees a share, implying an upside of 28% from the last close. The bullish call came after analysts said India's largest capital goods company is poised to beat their order inflow estimate led by bullet train, defiance, and private capex in the fourth quarter. Today's next news is, Paytm's stock may extend the previous week's gains on February 26 as Morgan Stanley maintained an equalweight call on the stock with a target price of 555 rupees per share. This comes after the Reserve Bank of India advised the National Payments Corporation of India to examine Paytm's request to be a third-party application provider. Today's next news is, the Securities and Exchange Board of India on February 26 issued a warning alerting investors about deceptive trading platforms falsely claiming to provide stock market access to Indians through a foreign portfolio investors route. The markets regulator noted that fraudsters are luring victims through online trading courses, seminars, and mentorship programs related to the stock. Today's next news is, 197 Communications, the parent company of Paytm, on Monday announced that Vijay Shekhar Sharma has stepped down as the non-executive chairman and board member of Paytm Payments Bank. It further said that Paytm Payments Bank has reconstituted its board with only independent and executive directors. Recently, the RBI imposed curbs on Paytm Payments Bank which will come into effect after March 15. Today's next news is, a 35-year-old Paytm employee has died by suicide in Indore. He was found hanging at his home on Sunday. According to preliminary investigation, he was under stress for the last few days, fearing that the company might shut down and he might lose his job, police said. Recently, the Reserve Bank of India had imposed restrictions on Paytm Payments Bank. Today's next news is, after Zerodha's 44-year-old CEO Nitin Kamath revealed that he suffered a mild stroke about 6 weeks ago, Ishneer Grover said, "Dude, take care. Most likely you are deeply affected because of passing away of your dad." He further said that, after his own father passed away, he simply collapsed one day. Ishneer also urged Kamath to take a break. Today's next news is, India's first unicorn ChrysCapital, founded by Ola founder Bhavish Agarwal, has rolled out the beta version of its first based chatbot. This is our first-generation product. While some hallucinations will be there, but much lower for Indian contexts than other global platforms, Agarwal said. We've rooted ChrysCapital strongly into Indian values with 10+ Indian languages. Today's next news is, IPO-bound Swiggy's parent Bundle Technologies has passed a special resolution to change its name to Swiggy Private Limited. Regulatory filings showed the name change would help the parent firm establish greater proximity and identification with its brand name, Swiggy. The food delivery platform said. The company has appointed investment bankers and independent directors in preparation for IPO. Today's next news is, lawmakers in Pakistan will meet on February 29 to elect a new Prime Minister, with Shehbaz Sharif expected to take the job. His party formed a coalition with other opposition parties to shut out jailed leader Imran Khan's group, despite it winning the most seats in recent elections. The proceedings are largely procedural as the coalition partners have already nominated Sharif, who controls 152 out of 265 National Assembly seats.